event of the Ring 6 on January 31st in New York, exclusively on the Zone. Shakur Stevenson is 24-0 with 11 KOs, the WBC lightweight champion and the Ring's #1 contender at 135 pounds. Will be moving up for his first fight at 140 to challenge the Ring and WBO junior welterweight champion Teofimo Lopez, who's 22-1 with 13 KOs. These fighters got a lot in common, right? Number one, Shakur Stevenson and Teofimo Lopez, they both ducked Devin Haney. Devin Haney, undisputed 135. He's the youngest male undisputed champion of all time. And he offered, because remember, after he beat Lomachenko, Shakur Stevenson came into the ring and basically, was pointing at his belt. And, he basically was telling Devin that he wanted to smoke. So Devin Haney offered Shakur Stevenson a contract. I believe it was 25%. And if he would have taken the fight, if Shakur Stevenson would have won that fight, which I don't think he would have became undisputed at 135. Now, you got a lot of people out there saying that 25% was a low offer. How? At the time, Shakur Stevenson had never fought on pay-per-view before. At that point in Shakur Stevenson's career, all of his fights were live on ESPN. Not ESPN Plus, I'm talking about the regular ESPN channel. Shakur Stevenson at that point in his career, which is about, 2-3 years ago? Yeah, like 2-3 years ago, he didn't sell no pay-per-views. You understand what I'm saying? Like, people forget. People forget. Devin Haney at that point had already been on pay-per-view. The fight that he had with Lomachenko was on pay-per-view, right? Obviously, Gervonta Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia, they had the best pay-per-view numbers out of all the young guys. But, if you're Shakur Stevenson and your resume isn't as good as Devin Haney's at the time, right? Like, I think his best one at that point was Jamel Herring, who was, damn near 40 years old when he beat him. Oscar Valdez, who got caught taking PEDs. Oscar Valdez was never elite, right? Was he considered one of the top guys at 130? Yes, that's a fact. But he's not elite. Let's just call it what it is. So even though the offer was 25%, Shakur Stevenson probably would have got the biggest payday of his career if he would have taken that Devin Haney fight. And if he would have won all of the belts, he automatically would have got paid more for the next fight. They could have did a rematch and he could have got paid more. You know what I'm saying? Look at Terrence Crawford and Canelo. I heard Terrence Crawford was only paid $10 million to fight Canelo Alvarez, and I heard Canelo made close to $100 million, right? Now they're in negotiations for a rematch, and Terrence Crawford is demanding $100 million.